कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम् यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम् कौष्पदीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशं मक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वादात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारी परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायणमहानदी वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना आपतामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पदये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनुजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलम् सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. In chapter 25, there the two of them, Shuka and Sarana, they have explained that it is not appropriate for him to anymore think of waging a war with Rama. Towards the end they said, Alam virodena Ramaha shamaha vidiyatam pradiyatam dasharataya metili. May Maithili be given back to Rama. Shamaha Vidiyatam. Take two. Reconciliation here. Alam Virodena. Enough with this enmity with Rama. But then, obviously, Ravana would not oblige to any of those words. Continuing here in the 25th canto. तद्वच सत्यमक्लीपम्
तद्वच सत्यमक्लीबम्
सारणेन
भाषितम्
निशम्य रावणो राजा प्रत्यभाषत सारणम् यदि माम् अभियुञ्जीरन् देवगन्धर्वदानवाः नैव सीतामहं दद्याम्
नैव सीतामहं दद्याम्
सर्वलोकभयादपि
सर्वलोकभयादपि
त्वं तु सौम्य परित्रस्तो
त्वं तु सौम्य परित्रस्तो
हरिभिः पीडितो भृशम्
हरिभिः पीडितो भृशम्
प्रतिपदानमध्यैव
प्रतिप्रदानमद्यैव
सीताया साधु मन्यसे
सीतायाः साधु मन्यसे
को हि नाम सपत्नो माम्
को हि नाम सपत्नो माम्
समरे चेतुमर्हति
समरे जेतुमर्हति
इत्युक्त्वा परुषं वाक्यम्
इत्युक्त्वा परुषं वाक्यम्
रावणो राक्षसाधिपः
रावणो राक्षसाधिपः
आरुरोह ततः श्रीमान्
आरुरोह ततः श्रीमान्
प्रासादं हिमपाण्डुरम्
प्रासादं हिमपाण्डुरम्
बहुतालसमुत्सेतम्
बहुतालसमुत्सेधम्
रावणोऽथ दिदृक्षया
रावणोऽथ दिदृक्षया
अक्लीबं सत्यं वचः शारणेन अभिभाषितं निशम्य. And aklibam means imperfect, unclear, ambiguous. And here aklibam, the state of not being sure is klaibyam. It's used in Gita also. Klaibyam mas magama partha na etatvayupapatyade shutram hridaya daurbalyam taktvottishta parantapa. There the word klaibyam is used, weakness. I said to Arjuna, don't be a eunuch. Don't be weak. Be a kshatriya. So here, aklibham vakyam. It is unambiguous words, straight, satyam, and also true. Saranena abhibhashidam, spoken by Sarana. Nishamya, listening to that, Ravanaha Raja pratyabhashata. Saranam pratyabhashata. He spoke to Sarana saying, even if I am to be attacked by Deva Gandharva Dhanavaha, Mam Abhiyunjiran Yati Deva Gandharva Dhanavaha, Na Eva Sitam Dadyam Aham. I will not give Sita at all, Sarvaloka Bhayadapi. Even if the entire world I'm to be afraid of the entire world. This is, he has said before also. Meaning, I am not going to be at any time threatened by anybody in this world. Yeah, you are saying that because you are threatened by those vanaras. You are being made chewed up by them. Tvam tu soumya haribihi paritrastaha piditaha brisham. Very well you have been threatened and even beaten up. So, Sitayaha pradipadanam adyaiva sadhu manyase. Therefore, today itself giving back Sita, you think it is appropriate. It is out of fear. Now you are not thinking logically. You are not thinking correctly from my standpoint. Once I have taken up to torture Rama for what he has done. See, but that is not the actual issue. It is not that Surpanaka was so concerned that he was basically feeling insulted and great passion to own and possess Sita. That is the intent of Ravana, not that, oh, Surpanaka's nose is cut. He least bothered about that. Or his brothers were killed in Antasthana. He said that very fact that I sent them is to get rid of them. So, but his main concern is, I have to own her or eat her up. It's a question of pride more than anything else. Kohinam sapatno mam samare chedumarhasi yarhati. Who is there in this world who can face, which enemy can face me in the war? Sapatnaha mam samare ko nama jetumarhati. Ityuktva parusham vakyam. This kind of evil words, harsh words having spoken, Ravana Rakshasadibaha Aruroha. He climbed. Tatah Sriman Prasadam. His own palace he climbed. He walked up. Himapanduram Prasadam. It is very white. It was already explained earlier that it looked like another Kailasha. It's so tall. Bahutala Samutsedam. So it is many like that of the many palm trees height. Bahutala Samutsedam. Ataha Ravanaha Didrikshaya. With an intent to desire to look at what? Look at the monkeys, Vanara army. Because that is the tallest building that he has got. What do you call that? Kaifa. But that is something is there. And so the Kaifa or something is the tallest. So to be
Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa.
Khalifa. So like that building, he went up to see what's going on there. Tabhyam charabhyam sahitaha
Abhyam charabhyam sahitah
Ravana krodhamurchitaha
Ravana krodha murchitah
Pashyamana samudram tam
Pashyamana samudram tam
Parvadam savanani cha
Parvatamscha vanani cha
Tatasya prithivi desham
Dadarsha prithvi desham
Susampurnam plavangamaihi
Susampurnam pravangamaihi
Tattaparama sahyam cha
Tadaparamahasyam cha
Vanaranam mahabalam
Vanaranam mahabalam
Alokya ravano raja
Alokya Ravano Raja
Paripracha ravanam Paripracha saranam
Paripapracha Saranam
Yesham ke vanara mukhyaha
Yesham ke Vanara Mukhyaha
Yeshura ke mahabalaha
Keshurah ke Mahabalaha
Ke purvam abhivartante
Ke Purvam Abhivartante
Mahotsaha samantataha
Mahotsaha Samantatah
Yesham shrunoti sugrivaha
Tesham Shrunoti Sugrivah
Eva yutapaha
Keva Yuthapayuthapaha
Charana chakshva me sarvam
Charana Chakshva me Sarvam
Kiprabhava pravangamaha
Kim Prabhava Plavangamaha
Tabhyam charabhyam sahitaha, along with the two spies, that is Shuka and Sarana, Ravanaha krodha murchitaha, he is extremely angry, intensely angry, samudram tam pashyamanaha parvadam vananicha. He started to look at the huge ocean that is surrounding and the very forest as well as the mountains, started to look where these monkeys are camping. Dadarsha Prithivi Desham, and finally he saw at the level of the ground, Susampurnam, completely filled with Plavangamaihi, by all the Vanaras there. Tat aparam asahyam cha Vanaranam Mahavanam. There is no end. He couldn't see the end of him at all. Asa aparam, asahyam. And it is so vast and it is not able to see. He was not able to see the end or limit of it, and asahyam, it is they are inconquerable or are irresistible. Vanarana Mahabalam. Alokya Ravano Raja Paripracha Saranam. He asked Sarana again. Esham, among these, Ke Vanaraha Mukhya, who are the most prominent? Ke Shura, who are the heroes? Ke Mahabalaha, who are those which are entirely, extremely strong? Ke Purvam Abhivartante, who are the frontliners? Mahotsaha Samantataha, I can see that all of them are mightily powered. Kesham Shrunodi Sugrivaha. Who are the people whom Sugriva listened to? So, meaning, who are his advisors? Keva Satra Yutapaha. Yutapaha. Who are those people who are Yutanam Palayanti idi Yutapaha? Yutam Palayanti. Sorry. So, Yuta means the army, basically. Yutapa is commander in general. But there must be commanders of the commander general. Yutapanam Yutapaha. Who are the ultimate, what called the first rank leaders. I have to make sure that all of them lined up one day, and I have to tell them that this is our plan. If anybody attacks, that he has to call his own army also once in a while. But here he is looking at the army of the monkeys and trying to see who are the most prominent people there. Sarana achakshva me, please tell me clearly, sarvam. Kim prabhavaha plavangamaha. What is that? The might or you have gone to see them in person, so you know where when we attack, they will become weak. That I need to know. What is the strength? Which is the weak point? Basically, the strength we know, then weak point also will know. If we can destroy that strength, then they will become weak. So what is the strength which I can straight away face? So now Sarana has to explain, because Sarana and Shuka, both of them had been there, and Sarana had made note of all the details very carefully, and he is going to speak about them. And these leaders whom he is going to speak, individually it will be explained by Valmiki what each of those commanders did. So this many details you will not find in any other, because he noted down who are the leaders, what did they command, what are their strength, and in the war he will tell each one of them who are the commanders of commanders, what they did in that war. Sarano Rakshasendrasya Vachanam Paripruchataha
Vachanam Paripruchataha
Ababhasheta Mukyajnaha
Ababhashetha Mukyajnaha
Mukhyansatra Vanokasaha
Mukhyamstatra Vanaukasaha
Yeshayo Bimukho Lankam
Yeshayo Bhimukho Lankam
Nardes Tishtati Vanaraha.
Nardam
Nardam
Stishtati
is it?
Vanaraha
Nardansti. Nardan Tishtati, not Nardi, okay. Yutapanam Sahasranam
Yudhapanam Sahasranam
Tatena Parivaritaha
Shatena Parivaritaha
Yasya Goshena Mahata
Yasya Ghoshena Mahata
Saprakara Satorana
Saprakara Satorana
Lanka Lanka Patihata Sarva.
Lanka Pratihata Sarva
Is it Pratihata or Pratihata?
Pratihata
Is it Pratihata?
Prati it says.
Okay. Sashailavana Kanana
सशैलवनकानना
सर्वशाकामृगेन्द्रस्य
सर्वशाखामृगेन्द्रस्य
सर्वसुग्रीवस्य महात्मनः
सुग्रीवस्य महात्मनः
बलाग्रे तिष्ठते वीरः
बलाग्रे तिष्ठते वीरः
नीलो नामैष यूतपः
नीलो नामैष यूथपः
सारणः राक्षसेन्द्रस्य वचनं परिपृच्छतः. He replied to Rakshasa Indra, that is Ravana, Avabhashah, and he started to speak elaborately about Mukyajnaha. Mukyajnaha means those who are most important to be known. And those who are Mukyajnaha also means those who are very, very much fully in control of the army. Mukyans tatra vanokasah. And also they are the people who are prominent, which first I will tell you. All right, now here, this one is known as Neela. Neela nama esha yutapaha balagre tishtate viraha. He is the one who is first of all standing right in front of the entire army. Lankam abhimugaha nardhans tishtati vanaraha. He is standing there roaring, looking at the Lanka. Yutavanam sahasranam shatena parivaritaha. He is just surrounded by his own immediate under his command are those 1,00,000 Vanaras. Shatena sahasranam. 100,000. 100,000 Vanaras are under, who are all Yutapanam. They are commander generals. He is the highest command. So that means under these commander generals also there are monkeys. So he is not talking about the number of monkeys. He is talking about number of commanders under him. Each of the commanders will have under them so many of them. So, Yutapanam sahasranam shatena parivaritaha yasya goshena mahata, by whose high, extremely resounding the roar, saprakara satarana lanka pratihata or patihata. Pratihata, it's okay. The entire Lanka fort as well as the archways, etc. are all going to be destroyed. Sarvaloka, sarva sasashaila vanakanana, and also all the hills, all the forests, etc. Sarva shaka mrikendrasya sugrivasya mahatmana, and he is the one, he who is standing in front of Balagre. Sarva shaka mrikendrasya sugrivasya balagre tishtate bharataha viraha. So he is the one who is most prominently standing there, and Neela is the name of this. Bahu pragrihya padbhyam.
Bahu pragrihya padbhyam.
Mahim gacchati viryavan.
Mahim gacchati viryavan.
Lanka abhimukha kopad.
Lankam abhimukha kopad.
Abhikshnam cha vijrumbate.
Abhikshnam cha vijrambhate.
Girishringa pratikashah.
Girishringa pratikashah.
Padmakinjalka sannibah.
Padmakinjalka sannibah.
Spotayatyadi samrabdah.
Spotayatyati samramdhah.
Langulam cha punah.
Langulam cha punah.
Yasya langula shabdena.
यस्य लाङ्गूलशब्देन
स्वनन्ति प्रदिशो दश
स्वनन्ति प्रदिशो दश
एष वानरराजेन
एष वानरराजेन
अभिषेचितः
सुग्रीवेणाभिषेचितः
युवराजोऽङ्गदो नाम
युवराजोऽङ्गदो नाम
त्वाम् आह्वयति संयुगे
त्वाम् आह्वयति संयुगे
वालिनः सदृशपुत्रः
वालिनः सदृशः पुत्रः
सुग्रीवस्य सदा प्रियः
सुग्रीवस्य सदा प्रियः
राघवार्थे पराक्रान्तः
राघवार्थे पराक्रान्तः
शक्रार्थे वरुणो यथा
शक्रार्थे वरुणो यथा
एतस्य वामतिः सर्वा
एतस्य सामतिः सर्वा
यदृष्टा जनकात्मजा
यदृष्टा जनकात्मजा
हनुमता वेगवता
हनूमता वेगवता
राघवस्य हितैषिणा
राघवस्य हितैषिणा
बहूनि वानरेन्द्राणाम्
बहूनि वानरेन्द्राणाम्
एष यूतानि वीर्यवान्
एष यूथानि वीर्यवान्
परिगृह्याभियाति त्वाम्
परिगृह्याभियाति त्वाम्
स्वेनानीकेन मर्दितुम्
स्वेनानीकेन मर्दितुम्
Now about Angada. Bahu prasahya yaha. He is lifting both of his arms up in the sky. Padbhyam mahim gacchati viryavan. He is not walking on four legs. He is walking only two legs. Meaning, both the hands are up in the sky and he is walking Padbhyam mahim gacchati. He is walking about on the earth. Lanka abhimukha kropat, looking at the Lanka with great anger, abhikshnam cha vijrumbade. Again and again he is yawning. You know, Vanaras are known for that. You have seen the King Kong and all. They often vijrumbadam means constantly they are yawning. Their yawning is, even the lions do that, but they do with the roar. And you think whether they are really yawning or actually they are angry, we don't know. We cannot ask them, right? Girishringa Pradikasha. His form is like that of the top summit of a mountain. Padma Kinjalka Sannibaha. And his color is like that of the filament of a lotus flower. Spotayati Samrabdaha, and he is lashing out with his own tail, Langulam cha, Punah again and again. Yasya Langula Shabdena, by whose hitting on the ground by his own Langula, his long tail, Swananti Pradisho Dashaha. All the 10 directions are resounding. That is the sound of his beating of his tail on the ground. Yesha Vanara Rajena. This one is Sugrivena Abhishechitaha. Vanara Rajena Abhishitaha. He is the one who has been Abhishechitaha. He has been coronated as what? Yuvarajaha Angataha. He is the young prince. And Tvam Ahvayati Sanyuke. He is the one who is actually calling you out for coming to the war. None other than Valinaha Sadrishaha Putraha. He is none other than his own, like his father, Vali. Sugrivasya Sada Priyaha. He is the most dear to Sugriva also. Ragavarte, for the sake of Raghava, Parakrantaha, he is ready to serve Raghava for at any cost, like that of Shakrarte Varuno Yata. Like for Indra, how Varuna is so dear and ready to do anything. In fact, it is his mind that is taken care. I mean, according to that, he had sent Hanuman to search for Sita. Etasya sa matihi. This is that mind, yat drishta janakatmaja, because of which Hanumata Vegavata drishta janakatmaja, because of whom Hanuma by Sita was seen, Janakasya putri is seen by Hanuman, the most fastest one, Vegavata. Raghavasa hiteshina Hanumata, the one who is always working for the welfare of Sri Rama. Bahuni Raksha Vanarendranam Eshaha Yutani Viryavan. This among all the various Vanarendras, this one particular, this commander general, it is Parigrihya Abhiyadi Tvam. He is the one who is taking care of all other commander generals under him, and he is interested in Mardidum Svena Nikena Tvam. He is interested in completely destroying you. That is his vow. That is his conviction. Svena Anikana Marditum Tvam Parigrihya Abhiyadi. So he is carrying on his army only for the sake of destroying you. This you understand as the son of Vali, the young prince, and he is the one whom actually Sugriva listened to most of the time. That is not directly said, but by saying that he is the most dear, that is what it means. Sugrivasya sada priyaha. Anuvali sudasyapi
अनुवाली सुतस्यापि
balena mahatavrutaha
बलेन महता वृतः
virastishtati sangrame
वीरस्तिष्ठति सङ्ग्रामे
heturayam pala ayam nalaha
सेतुहेतुरयं नलः
yedu vishtabhyagatrani
येतुविष्टभ्यगात्राणि
shvedayanti nadanti cha
पेडयन्ति नदन्ति च
uttaya cha vijrumbante
उत्थाय च विजृम्भन्ते
krodena haripungavaha
क्रोधेन हरिपुङ्गवाः
ete dushprasaha goraha
एते दुष्प्रसहा घोराः
chanda parakramaha
चण्डाचण्डपराक्रमाः
अष्टोशतसहस्राणि
अष्टौ शतसहस्राणि
दशकोटि शतानि च
दशकोटिशतानि च
य एनम् अनुगच्छन्ति
य एनम् अनुगच्छन्ति
वीराश्चन्दनवासिनः
वीराश्चन्दनवासिनः
एषैवाशंसते लङ्काम्
एषैवाशंसते लङ्काम्
स्वेनानीकेन मर्दितुम्.
स्वेनानीकेन मर्दितुम्.
Next one is Nala. Nala is the very cause of the building of this entire bridge. Setu hetuhu ayam Nalaha. He is the cause of the building of the bridge. Sangrame Veeraha Tishtati. He is standing there as an army chief. Anubali Sudasyapi Balena Mahata Vrutaha. He is also as powerful and he is standing behind son of the Vali, which is Angada, and Mahata Vrutaha Balena. He is also surrounded by a great army. Yetu Vishtabhya Gadrani, with a strong, very steady body, we stamba. Stamb is too like a pillar, stamba. Vishtabhya meaning strong like a pillar. Shvedayanti nadanti cha. He is roaring and shouting. Uttaya cha vijrumbante. And again he is also one who is yawning very loudly. Krodena haripungavaha. All of them are also haripungavaha. All the best of the monkeys also getting up along with him, and they are also yawning. Ete dushprasaha. These are all very difficult to assail. Gora chanda parakramaha. They are the most difficult to overcome with, and they are continue to yawn. What do you call? They are continue to yawn and yawn and yawn. And they also they are entering into the sandalwood forest. Veera Chandanavasinaha enam anugachanti ye. So Balinam anugachanti. Nalam anugachanti. They are following Nala very closely. How many of them? Ashto dasha sahasrani dashakoti shatani cha. 1,000 crores and 8 lakhs. Ashto Shata Sahasrani. Sahasra is 1,000. Shata Sahasra is 100,000. Ashtodasha Sahasrani. So Ashtodasha Sahasrani, that is itself is 8 lakhs. 800,000. And preceded by Dashakoti Shatanicha. So you cannot even put, I don't know how many zeros you have to put. Zeros are all heroes here. It's not just zeros. They are not non-existent. Every zero is a hero there. So that many of them. Ye Esha eva ashamsate lankam. Ashamsate means they are all so desirous to. Ashamsa means Ashamshagalu. In Kannada, in Telugu, Ashamshagalu. Desire, great hope, great feel, liking. Ashamsate. Esha eva ashamsate lankam. Svena anikena mardidum ashamsate. By their own army, they like to destroy Lanka. This is their desire under the command of Nala. Shveto rajata sankashaha.
Shveto rajata sankashaha.
Chapalo bhima vikramaha.
Chapalo bhima vikramaha.
Buddhiman vanarasuraha.
Buddhiman vanarashuraha.
Trishu lokeshu vishrutaha.
Trishu lokeshu vishrutaha.
Turnam sugrivam agamya.
Turnam sugrivam agamya.
Punargacchati vanaraha.
Punargacchati vanaraha.
Vibhajya vanarim senam.
Vibhajan vanarim senam.
Vibhajan, okay. Anikani praharshayan.
Anikani praharshayan.
Yappura gomati tire.
Yafpura gomati tire.
Ramyam paryeti parvatam.
Ramyam paryeti parvatam.
Namna samrojano nama.
Namna sanrojano nama.
Nana yugato girihi.
Nana naga yuto girihi.
Tatra rajyam prashasyesha.
Tatra rajyam prashastyesha.
Kumudo nama yutapaha.
Kumudo nama yuthapaha.
Another one which is very bright in color, and he is also known as, he is the bright among all. Shveto Rajata Sankashas Chapalaha. So he is the one who is appearing like that of Rajat, like silver there. So, and he is Chapalaha, very fast. quick. Bhima Vikramaha, it's a mighty powered. Buddhiman Vanaraha is a very wise one. Shuraha, hero. Trishulokeshu Vishrutaha, very well known in 3 words. Turnam Sugrivam Agamya, he very quickly reaching Sugriva, who is giving the correct information. Punargachidivaraha, he is the one who is constantly reforming the battalion. Formation of the army is very crucial to attack the enemy, because constant reformation is necessary. Once you know the formation of the army, you know how to attack, but he is the one who is constantly changing it. So it is like when you play chess, you put in a particular form. Both of them are of the same form. You will see that they will have the same formation. The foot soldiers in the front, and then next line of commands. In the middle, you have the king. Now that is common in both. And when you start playing, you start moving each one of them in such a way, the formation is to protect the king at any cost. At the same time, the opposition also will do the same thing, but their formation is not only to protect the king, but also attack your king. And they will keep changing their formation constantly, such that protection, attack, then finally at some point of time, they both meet at some place where one of them in attacking position while protecting the king as well. Where you cannot do anything. You have to give up one of it. Either lose your protection or just go attack. If you attack, you lose. You protect, although you lose. So that is a formation which they keep changing. And knowing that formation is very crucial. More importantly, how the position maintained by the opponent. That you should know. So here is this one who is capable of changing the formation again and again as per the vision of the Sugriva. Vanarim Senam Anikani Bibajan is dividing the army as needed quickly. That's why he is very quick. Praharshayan, very delightfully, he keeps doing that. Yaha Pura Gomati Tira, one who is at the very bank of Gomati, Ramyam Paryeti Parvatam, he is always remaining there, and he is also wearing the bark of the trees. He is always remaining in that Parvata, Gomati Tire, Paryeti Parvatam, which is nothing but it's as though the mountains that are covering as though the Gomati river. Not that he is wearing anything. So, Namna Samrochane Nama. His name is none other than Samrochana. And here the commander of the entire army, Nana Naga Yudo Girihi, that very Parvata is known as Samrochana, and his name is known as Kumuda. Tatra Rajyam Prashasti Eshaha. There he is ruling his kingdom, and his name is Kumudo Nama Yotapaha. So he is from that region. Now we have to find out in our own map where is this Gomati river, because these are all historical places and geographical locations are also mentioned. And these names might have changed now, but interesting point about India is even if you go there even today, you will find some kind of either some artifacts or monuments or temples are maintained even now with that particular name. That's the very interesting part here. See, one may consider that upon what is described here, they created it. That is also possible. Or it is already there, which Valmiki mentioned. And even now, after thousands and thousands of years, you will find there are some portions which are maintained in that name. That's why going to India is an exploration into the history and geography of the entire, the tradition. Yosau Shadasahasrani
योऽसौ शतसहस्राणि
Sahasra Parikarshati
सहर्षं परिकर्षति
Yasya Vala Bahuvyama
यस्य बाला बहुव्यामा
Dirgalangulamashritah
दीर्घलाङ्गूलमाश्रिताः
Tamra Pita Sita Shvetah
ताम्राः पिताः सीताः श्वेताः
Prakirna Goradarshana
प्रकीर्णा घोरदर्शनाः
Adino Vanarashchandah
अधीनो वानरश्चण्डः
Sangramam Abhikankshati
सङ्ग्रामम् अभिकाङ्क्षति
Yeshopyashamsate Lankam
एषोऽप्याशंसते लङ्काम्
Svenanikeena Marditum
स्वेनानीकेन मर्दितुम्
Yastvesha Simha Sankashah
यस्त्वेष सिंहसङ्काशः
Kapilo Dirgha Kesarah
कपिलो दीर्घकेसरः
Nibrata Prekshate Lankam
निवृतः प्रेक्षते लङ्काम्
Didakshan Chakshusha
दिदक्षन्निव चक्षुषा
Vindyam Krishnagirim Sakyam
विन्ध्यं कृष्णगिरिं सह्यं
Parvatam Cha Sudarshanam
पर्वतं च सुदर्शनम्
Rajan Sadatamadhyaste
राजन् सततमध्यास्ते
Tarambo Nama Yutapaha
सरम्भो नाम यूथपः
Tadam Shadasahasranam
शतं शतसहस्राणाम्
Trimshascha Aripungavaha
त्रिंशच्च हरिपुङ्गवाः
Yamyantam Vanara Goraha
यं यान्तं वानरा घोराः
Chanda Chanda Parakramaha
चण्डाचण्डपराक्रमाः
Parivaryanugachanti
परिवार्यानुगच्छन्ति
Lankam Marditumojasa
लङ्कां मर्दितुमोजसा
Yaha Asau Ye the one who is Shatasahasrani Saharsham Parikarshati. So he the one that is mentioned here as Kumuda, such one is one who has very happily Saharsham Parikarshati. He is having under him Shatasahasrani, 1,00,000 of the Vanaras, Yasya Vyala Bahuvyama, whose tail is very long, Dirgalangulamashritah. Vala here means not, usually Val, we consider that as the tail, but here Val means the Bal. Bal means hair. The hair is there, long hair in the long langula. Dirgalangula Mashita, and then the hair also. Nowadays, there are what you call highlighters they put. They are all originally it has come from that tradition. There they used to put it on their langula. Here they are, because the tendency is still there of their ancestors. So they keep adding some beads to this, then braid it, color it. So that is there. So here, what are the color? Tambraha, copper color, Pitaha, yellow, Sitaha, bright white, or, and then Shvetaha, then just general white, Prakirna, Goradarshanaha. So all these various colors are there on there, and difficult to even look upon. Gora darshanaha. Adinaha. Dina means kind of lost any spirit and all. Dina. Adinaha, high spirited. Upbeat. We call it as nowadays upbeat. Vanara, Chandaha. Sangramam abhikankshati. They are so eager to fight. Yeshaha api ashamsate. They are also very much desirous of Lankam Svena Anikena Marditum. Yeshaha, this one, that is Kumuda, is also very interested to in destroy the Lanka. So, continuing here, Yasya Yetu Esha Simha Sankasha, another one who is like that of looking like that of a lion. Kapilo Dirghakesharaha, and he is known as the Kapila, and Dirghakesaraha, one who has a long hair, and such and one Nibhrutaha Prekshate Langam, he is standing there, and Prekshate Langam, one who is Nibhrutaha. Nibhrutaha means one who is unruffled. And Praikshate Lankam, he is looking at the Lanka. Didrukshan iva chakshusha, with his own eyes trying to dagtumichan didrukshan, burn. Desire to burn the entire Lanka by looking at it. Didrukshan iva chakshusha. Vindyam Krishnagirim Sahyam Parvadam cha Sudarshanam Rajan Satadam Adhyaste. He the one who lives in the Vindhya mountains. Krishnagirim, and the torn black mountains. Sahyam Parvatam, that is known as Parvata, is known as Sahya Parvata in Vindhya mountain range. In that he is Parvadam cha Sudarshanam, very beautiful look. Rajan Satatam Adhyaste, he always stays there. Saha Rambho Nama Yutapa. He is also known as Rambaha. Kapilaha means a monkey, but his name is Ramba. Shatam Shatasahasranam Trimshascha Haripungava. 1,30,00,000 bulls among the monkeys. That's what it is said. Haripungavaha Shatasahasranam Trimshascha. So, Shatam Shatasahasranam. 100,000 into 100. That is 1 crore. 1 crore plus 30. So, specifically, it is 1 crore plus 30. That many of the monkeys are under his command. Yam Vanaraha Yam Gora Chanda Parakramaha Vanaraha Yam Yantam, whom all these unformidable monkeys are following. So, being followed by them, Yam Vanaraha Vagora Chanda Parakramaha Yantam Parivarya Anugachanti Lankam. He, surrounded by them, he is coming towards Lanka, Mardidum Ojasa, with their own might. They wanted to destroy the entire Lanka. They have been already on their way. So these Ravana is standing there, not just watching, but understanding what a formidable army he is going to face. But he will never leave his arrogance. Yastu karno vivrunnute.
Yastu karno vivrunnute.
Jrumbate cha punah punah.
Jrimbhate cha punah punah.
Nattu samvijate mrityoho.
Natu samvijate mrityoho.
Nacha senam pradhavati.
Nacha senam pradhavati.
Prakampate cha groshena.
Prakampate cha roshena.
Tiryak cha punarikshate.
Tiryak cha punarikshate.
Pashyalangola vikshepam.
पश्यलाङ्गूलविक्षेपम्
श्वेडत्येष महाबलः
श्वेडत्येष महाबलः
महाजवो भीतभयो
महाजवो वीतभयो
रम्यं साल्वे पर्वतम्
रम्यं साल्वेयपर्वतम्
राजन् सततमध्यास्ते
राजन् सततमध्यास्ते
शरभो नाम यूतपः
शरभो नाम यूथपः
एतस्य बलिनः सर्वे
एतस्य बलिनः सर्वे
विहारा नाम यूतपाः
विहारा नाम यूथपाः
राजन् शतसहस्राणि
राजन् शतसहस्राणि
चत्वारिंशतैव च
चत्वारिंशत्तथैव च
There are two of them further mentioned. One is Sharaba, another is known as Bihara. Bihara Nama Yutapaha. That his entire army is known as Biharaha, but his name is Sharaba. And Swamiji, Vihara is Bala Vihar? No, they are also monkeys only, but here it is no. They are different kind of name, different kind of monkeys. Because some of the children, when they are not under control, they behave like that only. Destroying and running and jumping and Yastu Karno Vivrunade. He is constantly dilating his ears. Sometimes, this like this they keep moving like this. They have the ability to do that. And like an elephant does that. So, Karno Vivrunate. Jrumbade Chapunapa. He again yawns again and again. Nadu Sambijate Mrityoho. He is not at all afraid of death. Nacha Senam Pradhavati. He does not run after any other armies. He has such a huge army of his own. Prakampade Charoshena. He is shaking out of anger. Tiryak Chapunarikshade. He is always looking in the side glance. Pashya Langula Vikshepam. Look at his Langula. It's constantly Vikshepam. It's constantly trembling. Shvedayati Yesha Mahabalaha. And also he is roaring. As he is roaring, Mahajavaha, extremely fast. Vitabayaha, with no fear. Ramyam Shalye Parvatam Rajan Sandatam Adhyaste. He is ruling that place which is Shalveya Parvatam. He is ruling that very place which is known as Shalveya. He is the one known as Sharaba. And his army, Etasya Balinaha Sarve Vihara Nama Yutapaha. All his armies, it's known as, entire army is known as Vihara. Rajan Shata Sahasrani Chatwarim Shata Tadaivacha. So he has 140 commanders under him. 100,040. So that 140 commanders that he has got. So that is the name of the another commander general. Yastu Megha Ivakasham.
Yastu Megha Ivakasham.
Mahanavritya Tishtati.
Mahanavritya Tishtati.
Madhyeva Naraviranam.
Madhyeva Naraviranam.
Suranam Iva Vasavaha.
Suranam Iva Vasavaha.
Berinam Iva Samnataha.
Berinam Iva Sannadaha.
Yasya Shruyate Mahan.
Yasya Shruyate Mahan.
Goshashakam Mrgendranam.
Goshashakam Mrgendranam.
Sangramam Abhikangshatam, right? Sangramam Abhikangshatam.
Sangramam Abhikangshatam.
Esha Parvata Madhyaste.
एष पर्वतमध्यास्ते
पारियात्रमनुत्तमम्
पारियात्रमनुत्तमम्
युद्धे दुष्प्रसह्यो नित्यम्
युद्धे दुष्प्रसहो नित्यम्
पनसो नाम यूतपः
पनसो नाम यूथपः
एनं शतसहस्राणाम्
येनं शतसहस्राणां
तदार्धं पर्युपासते
शतार्धं पर्युपासते
यूतपा यूतपश्रेष्ठम्
यूथपा यूतपश्रेष्ठम्
येषां यूतानि भागशः
येषां यूथानि भागशः.
His name is the name of this monkey is Panasa. Panaso nama Yutapah Yaha tu mega eva akasham mahanavritya tishtati. Like that of the huge cloud covering the entire space in their sky. Akasham mahanavritya tishtati. Madhye Vanaravirana madhye, in the middle of mighty soldiers, monkey soldiers, Suranamiva Vasavaha, like that of Indra standing in the middle of all the Devata-suras. Devatas or Suras, they are not Suras. Bherinamiva Samnadaha, his sound is like that of the kettle drum. Yasya Esha Shruyate Mahan is heard when he makes a sound. Goshaha Shakamrkendranam Sangramam Abhikangshatam. So, he the one who is surrounded by his own army who are so desire to fight, Esha Parvata Madhyaste Pariyantram Anuttamam. Pariyantram is the name of the Parvata, so that he is sitting there. Yuddhe Dushprasahya Prasaha is not easy to conquer in the fight. Nityam, always. Panaso nama Yotapaha. Yenam shatasahasranam shadardham paryupasate. Shatasahasranam shadardham. You know what does that mean? The number is 50 lakhs. Shadardham. Shadasahasranam shadardham. That is 1 crore divided by 2. That is 50 lakhs of them are there under his command. Shatasahasranam shadardham paryupasade Yutapasreshtam, among the best of the commander generals. Esham Yutani Bhagashaha. This is very well divided into many parts. This one is also a commander general who is to be noticed because he is also very good in dividing and forming the formation of the army. All right, so this way description of the army is given. Ultimately, Ravana is not any less than them. He is capable. He has won so many wars. And whenever I hear the last name of, in Kerala, there are people whose last name is Warrior. No, Warrior? No, they are not warmongers. So, but Warrior, there is a difference between the spelling, Warrior. They are warriors. But in Kerala, they have Warriar. So, warriors. That's different. So, but these are all warriors, warmongers. And Ravana is equally a person who is warmonger. So let us see how he forms his commands, and this is Yuddhakanda. So we'll see more and more about the strategies used and how each one of them change their strategies, how they kill. Not a very pleasant portion to read, but that is unavoidably that has happened. So we have to read that. Aganita
Gunagana Bhushana Rama Ashrita Vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama Ayodhya Vasi Sita Rama आबद् बान्धव जय
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 राम
राम
दशरथ नन्दन
दशरथनन्दन
श्रीराम
श्रीराम
दशमुखमर्दन
दशमुखमर्दन
जय
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 राम कौसल्या
कौसल्या
सुप्रवर्धन
सुप्रवर्धन
राम
राम
कामितफलदा
कामितफलदा
जय
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 राम
राम
पाप विमोचन
विमोचन
श्रीराम
श्रीराम
पट्टाभिराम
पट्टाभिराम
जय
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 राम
राम
जानकी
जानकी
वल्लभ
वल्लभ
सीताराम
सीताराम
जय
जय
रघुराम
रघुराम
जय
जय
सिया
सिया
राम
राम
वानर
वानर
सेवित
सेवित
श्रीराम
श्रीराम
वारिधि
प्रीति
वन्दन
वन्दन
जय
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 राम
राम
हनुमत् पूजित
पूजित
सीताराम
सीताराम
जय रघुराम जय
जय
सिया
सिया
राम
राम
रघुपति
रघुपति
राघव राजा
राजा
राम
राम
पतित
पतित
पावन
पावन
सीताराम
सीताराम श्री
श्रीराम
राम
जय
जय
राम
राम
जय
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 राम
राम श्री
श्रीराम
राम
जय
जय
राम जय
राम
जय राम सियावर
सियावर
रामचंद्र
रामचंद्र
की
की
जय
जय
पवन
पवन
सुत
सुत
हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव
महादेव
की
की
जय बोलो
बोलो
भाई
भाई
सब
सब
संतन
संतन
की
की
जय
जय
श्री
श्री
सद्गुरुनाथ
गुरुनाथ